How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
It is time for some football. Welcome everyone to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. That is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Nix from the gun. He's got it at the 5. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Jones. That's brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Short pickup to their own 31. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro, Nick Bonito. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Pistol now for Jones. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. good for 7 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Hits him on the out route. Running down the left side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
At the 22-yard line.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Jones now on 3rd down. That one nabbed by Warren. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Jones going to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. To the air once more. Here's Jones. He brings it in. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On the move, headed right. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To throw, here's Nix. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he gets it away from his end zone. On in at the 41. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Jones looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Second and 10 now, Jones. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Left side into the hands of Boyne. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back, which shows he's adept.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Here's the fake. Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his hype involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? It's Nix out of the pistol. He put everything he had into... That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the first. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. first down. Jones. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it, 2nd and 4. From the 32. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Jones on first down. Hits his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again, Jones to the air. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
7-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pistol now for Jones. Short pass, Bryant. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
There is not a route you throw as a quarterback where timing is more important than that outcut. If you are a millisecond late in this game, with the speed of these players, that ball is far and wide.
To throw again, it's Jones. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now Jones on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 13-point lead. would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing here, Jones. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw complete to Warren. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 2. Jones escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. You set it down, score him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Completed to his running back. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Jones now on 3rd down. Taken in by Pierce. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jones throwing on 4th. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set it down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard.
First down throw by Jones. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts in need of some points before the break. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air once more. Here's Jones. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. but these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's back to throw. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to push one deep down the road. Wide open downfield. Got it! And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. He's got a lane up past the 30. There he goes on the right side. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Line has it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Lutz on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Snared by the running back here, it's DJ Giddens. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pistol now for Jones. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he gets this forward to the 19.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jones going to throw again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and goal.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
A gain of 1 yard on the
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts start the 2nd half with some needed points. Daniel Jones with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Play action with Nix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's complete inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Dobbins trying the right side. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And that one hits the jet. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Jones on first down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now it's second down.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To throw again, it's Jones. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And it's going to be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jones trying again now on second and 10. Pulls it at the 7. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the third. Daniel Jones with a touchdown.
The kicker on for the
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Again, Jones to the air. Dumping this underneath. It's Giddens. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On fourth down, it's Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Jones running sneak. And he's in yet again. Another rushing score. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Colts 35, Broncos 24.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within one score in the fourth. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Buys time, rolling right. We'll check it down to Taylor. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Jones gets this one to Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing here, Jones. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts holding a 4-point lead. Second and 6 coming up here. Jones going to throw again. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that means third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now lead by 10. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
42. Broncos 31. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Play action with Mix. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. We're left with fourth down here.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
26 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll throw again. Nix. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Looking to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, last play left in this one. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Nix from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Chad Muma's got it. And the Colts make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something.